Come on, England! Come on, England! Are you a football fan and would like to learn some vocabulary so that you can speak to your native English friends in the bar or in the pub about football? Well, today on English with Stuart, we're going to have a look at football vocabulary from Spanish. So we'll look at the Spanish words and then we'll look at the English words. Okay, so let's start. So the first is jugador, player. In English, that's a player. Partido, match. A match. Sometimes we do use the term a game for partido, but with football, it's definitely a football match. Entrenador. Now that can be football coach or football manager. What's the difference? Well, a manager tends to be over the entire team. For example, Pep Guardiola with Manchester City is the football manager, whereas a coach is more of an individual trainer, and often behind the scenes we don't always see that person. Okay, porteria, the goal, the net. Campo de fútbol, football pitch. In English it's a pitch, it's a football pitch. Portero, the goalkeeper. We often use the term goalie. La defensa, the defense. El defensa, a defender. So it's a player who defends, is a defender. And then we have centrocampista, midfield. El centrocampista, a midfielder. So it's the player. Los delanteros, strikers. Lateral izquierdo, a left winger. Lateral derecho, a right winger. Then we have the verb pasar, which is the same in English, to pass the ball. Pase, a pass. Chutar, to kick or to shoot. Now often if it's a kick towards the goal, then we would call that to shoot. Meter un gol or marcar un gol, to score a goal. Chilena, an overhead kick or a bicycle kick. Then in English we have the word hat-trick, which is when a player scores 3 goals in the same match. He scored a hat-trick. Empate, a draw. Iguales, to be drawing. Now, don't confuse this with dibujar, which of course is to draw, but in this case, the meaning of to draw or to be drawing is to be equal in a game, in a match. Cero. Now, there are lots of words for zero in English. Zero is one of them. But in football, we don't use that. We use nil. The score was 0-0. Both teams did not score. Máximo goleador, the top scorer. Remontar, to come back or to make a comeback. Remontada, a comeback. Fuera de juego, offside. In English, that's offside. Ganar. Now, there are 2 verbs for ganar in English. To win a competition, a match, or the league, to win the league, for example. But to beat a team or a person, to beat the opponent. Dar una paliza in football is to batter the opponent. Lanzar la moneda is to flip the coin, Arbitro. Now in different sports in English, arbitro has different names, but in football it's the referee. Linieres, the linesman. Fichar, to sign a player. Toma, get in. ¿De equipo eres? What team do you support? I support Manchester City. What team do you support? Put your comment below. tell me what team you support. And if there are any words connected with football today that you haven't heard in this video, please also put your comments below. Also click like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video on English with Stuart.